Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, Earthlings. I'm still not in prison. But look what I've done on my deck. I am actually really quite proud of this. Look at all that. I did that all on my own today. It's shameless, absolutely shameless. And I didn't know that it's actually was 2 pieces of rope. And I managed to soften it with the fresh water, and then we've got our bow line there. I thought it was one whole, I thought it was all attached, and I thought I'm going to be there unsquiggling it all day, but lucky it was 2 pieces, so I've got that all ready to go for the winter if the marineros need it in case of an emergency for any of the other boats, which is pretty rare here. This is a really good marina. They can just jump up on the boat and they can take what they like from that. So this is the front, and then you can see all the work that I've got left to do. It's not actually that hard or that bad. I mean, it's taken a day to do the bow. That's pretty good, I think. And then I'll gradually work my way back. Graham covered it in sticky tape years ago. I went mental, 2012, because he was pissed off with the rain coming in, and it's not exactly sticky tape. I was livid. I came home and I went, oh no, what have you done? Because it's not the kind of sticky tape you can just pull off. So I've got to work my way around that. And we put a wrap on this roof years ago to keep the rain out. And it's actually worked quite well, that wrap, but there's a bit of a split coming up in the middle, and you can see what's going on underneath the middle window. It's the sun, you see. It just destroys everything, literally destroys everything. But the jobs I do on the boat, a lot of them, I did say in a previous video, I'll turn my back and I've got to do it all over again. The decks have to be scrubbed and washed and painted every year. That's just a fact of life. It has to be done. But there are other jobs I've done on the boat that hold up really good. And I think, oh, thank God I don't have to do that this year. I mean, it's been going on now. We've had this boat since 2007. You can put the dinghy back now, actually, Graham. It's quite... Not really. Can't... Oh. Go on, then. I'm in the middle of videoing, actually.
You video the boat. Found this boat.
Oh, yeah. They found that in the middle of the bay. Right, what do you want me to do with it? Well, I'll have to put the phone down. Can't you come up and do it? You know, you haven't done anything today. It's a bit difficult one-handed. Fucking hell. That's the very least he can do, is tie a rope up. Anyway, so yeah, you'll see. I'll get it really nice, the whole boat. She scrubs up all right for an old girl. She's a bit like me. We're both scruffy. We're actually the same age. She was made the same year, 1970. And she has a couple of claims to fame, actually. Number one, this boat is a Halmatic Vosper Thornycroft. It's a private boat. It's never been in the Navy, but it was commissioned by no one less than the Carlsberg family. And she's even got the Danish crowns and the stars on the front, which means she was a member of the Royal Danish Yacht Club, which is, I've been told by Danes who come down here, it's damn near impossible to get in there. And I actually emailed them and said, is it okay for us to leave the crown and the stars on, because I hear it's a big no-no? And they said, oh no, that's fine, that was the Carlsberg's boat. So the Carlsberg family commissioned this boat. Vosper Thornycroft, Halmatic, made the hull and some of the structure, I think, and then it was kitted out in Hamburg with a lot of very expensive stuff, and they used it to go on holiday on the Norwegian fjords. So this boat would have been the equivalent of a super yacht in her day, in the 70s. And the other claim to fame is it was owned by a guy ultimately in Puerto Banús called Terry Allgold. He actually came to Jib on an ocean liner, and he tracked us down when we had the boat in Gibraltar, and he said, I used to own this boat, I love this boat, and he told us loads of history about it. No ghosts there, But what he did say was when he was in Puerto Banús, because she's got 2 Detroit diesel engines in her, and they're really nice ones, massive, and I've got to get them running. I've unseized one of them with no help from a certain person, and I'm sure you can imagine. He said he used to start the engine up and let it run, and he was doing that one day in Puerto Banús, and he heard this voice behind him go, "They sound like my engines on my boat," and he was just about to turn round and go, "Mind your own fucking business." And he turned round and it was Sean Connery. And Sean Connery had a boat with exactly the same engines as we've got in this boat. So how's that? And he said, "Oh, Sean Connery, do come on board." So Sean Connery has been on this boat. Those are her 2 claims to fame: the Danish Carlsberg family and Sean Connery. And now us. And I'm not sure we're doing her any justice, but I'm doing my best. And these things here, these are just pieces of wood, and we fiberglass them. They're solid as a rock. We fiberglass them to the roof because the idea is we're going to put chrome, or well, stainless steel hand railings along the top, because she's got no railings on the edge. And my mum nearly fell off once. She didn't actually fall in, so that was the idea, so we don't have to put any screw holes into the actual roof and then have leaks with the rain. And obviously we covered it in wrap, and the wrap has been absolutely destroyed by the sun and then dirt. We had this stuff that came down, I think you guys had it in the UK, I don't know if anyone else had it, blood rain. It's like mud in the rain, and this whole sky went orange, like dark orange, and everything got covered in it. So there was loads of slime and stuff. I'll cut the rest of that away. Can't do it tomorrow. Cleaning the house tomorrow. So I'm having a well-earned vino. And I really appreciated and enjoyed a lot of the comments on the last video. Very interesting. Apparently it is not just me and Wally that have had very bad experiences with that particular person. And thank you guys for all coming forward and sharing that. Your experiences sound exactly what I had, and Wally. And I am going to add this. I don't know how Wally will feel about this, or Graham, but both Wally and Graham are utterly convinced, well, pretty convinced, that it's actually Meghan Markle herself. Me, not so much. I'm not bought out on that one yet, but wouldn't that be funny? I know she's amongst us somewhere. Ugh. Anyway, see you in the comments for a vino, and I think that's just about it.